Hi everyone, do you know why triangles are called the building blocks of geometry? Because no matter how the complicated shape looks, if you break it down, you will end up with triangles inside it. If you understand the basics of triangle concept, so you can crack any of the exams or any of the problems related to geometry. So today I am going to share with you a most important triangle concept every student must know, and this video contains part 1 and part 2. So today I am going to explain the part 1 concepts. Let's start with the basic. What is triangle? Triangle is a closed figure and it is having 3 vertices. This we call it as vertices, and it is having 3 sides and it is having 3 angles. So this we call it as triangle. Triangles can be classified by 2 ways. One is by sides and another one is by angles. So let's go with by sides. So by sides we can classify it as 3 types. First one is equilateral triangle, means all the sides are same, means AB is equals to AC, which is equals to BC. And second type is if any 2 sides are equal, then we will call it as isosceles triangles. AB is equals to AC. And then if all the sides are different, then we will call it as scaling triangle. I think by sides you understood. Let's go with by angles, how we can differentiate the triangles. So this we will call it as an acute triangle. All the angles are less than 90 degree. That we call it as acute angles. Then coming to the right angle. If any one angle is 90 degree, then we call it as it is a right angle. Then if any one angle is more than 90 degree, we will call it as obtuse triangle. Why is this important? Most of the students know the triangle types, but some properties while identifying the triangle you will find difficult. See, observe here. Here it is an equilateral triangle. If it is an equilateral triangle, we will say all the sides are equal and each angle is 60 degree, right? Then if it comes to isosceles triangle, I said 2 sides will be equal, and we have the theorems and properties also there. If 2 sides are equal, then directly we can write the angles will also be equal. Right, like this, AB is equals to AC, then directly we can write angle C, which is equals to angle B. Then sides opposite to the angles will also be equal. Easy, right? Next, the angle sum property of a triangle. This is a lifesaver. Then what is angle sum property of a triangle? The sum of the angles of the triangle is always 180 degree. That we call it as angle sum property of a triangle. Means this angle sum is equal to 180 degree. Let's say you assume this as x, y, z, or you can consider as a angle itself. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C, which is equals to 180 degree. And if you know any 2 sides of a triangle, another side we can calculate it by angle sum property of a triangle. Let's say this angle is 60 and this angle is 40 degree. So 40 degree. So we can calculate by this. We can calculate this angle by angle sum property of a triangle. Say 60 plus 40 is 100. Sum is 180. So 180 minus 100 you will get as 80. Right? So or you can do like this also. Right, angle A is 60 and angle B is 40, then angle C 180. Angle C is equals to 180 minus 60 plus 40 is 100. If you go to that side, it will be 100. So if you have a practice without doing this, you can directly write 2 angles of a triangle. So we can calculate the third angle by angle sum property of a triangle. But what if the triangle is isosceles triangle? How we can calculate the other 2 angles of? We know if the triangle is isosceles means these 2 sides will be equal, and as I said in the property we have if 2 sides are equal, we can write the angles will also be equal. So I will assume these angles as x and x. Then use the angle sum property of a triangle. So we have angle A, angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So I can write x plus x plus 50 degree, which is equals to 180 degree. Then 2x, x plus x is 2x, right? Then 50 degree, then 180 degree. So 2x is equals to 180 degree minus 50 degree. Then 2x is equal to 180 minus minus 50 is 130 degree. Then x is equals to 130 degree by 2. Then 2 6 are 12, 1, 2 5 are 10. So the angles of B and C is 65 degree and 65 degree. So if you sum up this, you will get 180. This we will call it as angles and property of a triangle. Right? So we can use for a normal triangles also, and we can use it for isosceles triangles also. And if it comes to equilateral triangle, all the angles are equal, like 60, 60 and 60 degree. Like this we can solve the problems of a triangles. Now comes the superstar Pythagoras theorem. If you have a right angle triangle, we can write hypotenuse square is equals to the base square plus height square. Here this side we will call it as hypotenuse, and this we will call it as base, and this we will call it as height. So hypotenuse square means here we have AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square. Let's go with a quick example. If you have the base is 3 and the height is 4, we can calculate this side by using Pythagoras theorem. So we can just apply the formula. See, what is AB? AB is 4 square and BC is 3 square. 4 square is 16, 3 square is 9. That is 25, and AC square is equals to 25 and AC is equals to 5. So we can calculate by like this. Sometimes if you know hypotenuse and base, that time also we can calculate I by using Pythagoras theorem. This single formula appears in trigonometry, coordinate geometry and literally everywhere. So whenever you see the right angle triangle, your brain should whisper Pythagoras is here. Alright, what about areas of triangle? So if you have a base and height, we can calculate the area of triangle by the basic formula. Area of triangle equals to half into base into height. Here, this we'll call it as base and this we'll call it as height. Right? And let's say you are having a triangle of base 6 and height as 3. Or we can calculate the area of triangle. So area of triangle formula is half and base is 6 and height is 3. See, 2 is divisible by 6, so we can divide. 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9. 9 centimeter square. So area of triangle is 9 centimeter square. And what if the triangle is not having a height? So that case, how we can calculate the area of triangle? So we can calculate the area of triangle by using Heron formula. So area is calculated by area of a triangle calculated by square root of S minus A, S minus B, S minus C. And here what is S? S means semi-perimeter. S is semi-perimeter and that will give us A plus B plus C by 2. Means A, B and C are the sides of the triangle. If you know all the sides of the triangle, so we can calculate semi-perimeter. Then we can substitute this, we will get the area of triangle. Next, exterior angle theorem. So if we extend any one side of a triangle, you will get an exterior angle. Either by this side or this side or this side, you will get exterior angle. Then this side. If I extend this side, you will get an exterior angle here. So let's say this has X, this has Y and this has Z. So what exterior angle theorem says? Exterior angle equals to the sum of the opposite interior angles. Okay. So we can write angle X is equals to angle Y plus angle Z. It should be exactly sum of the opposite. Okay. That. Let's say if this angle is 140 degree and this angle is 40 degree, how we can calculate this angle? Means angle A by exterior angle theorem. So what exterior angle theorem property? 140 which is equals to, and one is 40 and we need to calculate angle Z or A. What exterior angle theorem property says? 140 is equal to 40 plus A, then angle A is equals to 140 minus 40, then which is equals to 100 degree. So like this we can use exterior angle theorem. I think you understood basic concepts of triangle. If you found this trick is helpful, hit the like button, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe for more math hacks like this. See you in the next video. Till then, keep calculating, keep practicing.